Hi there, welcome back to Brandon Lee page. In this video, I've got two items that I'd like to go over, and which are really interesting. So the first one that I have is this book, which I have to be very careful how I handle this. This is actually all in Japanese. You also see a copy of Bruce's signature there, which is exactly the same as the original one that I have. So that looks exactly the same, which is really nice to see that as an example. But what's interesting about this book, there's a lot of rare photos in here that I've not seen before, but also in the back, on the back page, this is signed by Bruce's widow. That's signed by Linda Lee Cadwell there. Really nice example of her original signature. Now this was actually signed in 2008 at a Sensi in London when she came over to visit. And when she was asked to sign this book, she actually confessed that she didn't realise it was in Japanese. She thought it was Chinese, and she'd also never seen this book before. So that's a really nice bit of information there and history, but also it's nice to have Bruce's wife, his widow, and the mother of Brandon Lee's signature. And that's all the information that I had on it, which is all on the certificate. And then just moving on from that, I have this here. This is an original copy. This is a copy of the final letter, very last letter that Bruce Lee ever typed. So I've actually got more information in the volume of books I've got, which is by John Little, which is in this volume, which is from Letters of the Dragon, and it's actually in the back page. It's the same letter on the back page here. And basically this was July 20th, 1973. It says here Bruce Lee's letter was written to his attorney Adrian Marshall. Bruce wrote it on the last day of his life and posted it several hours before his death. Due to the distance between Hong Kong and Los Angeles, the letter arrived on Marshall's desk a week later. It was an eerie feeling to receive Bruce's letter 7 days after he passed away. Marshall says, however, I thought readers might be interested in learning what promise the future had for Bruce at this particular period in his life. In his missive, Bruce outlined his various business offers and plan for future. To my and Marshall's knowledge, this is the last letter Bruce Lee ever wrote. So it's a really interesting last bit of history there, which is all down here, and it's also on this copy. So this is the very last letter of all his plans of what he was going to do, and I shall just read just a short piece here. We'll be arriving Los Angeles on August 3rd. Would like to sit down and hope you can leave open the weekend of August 4th and 5th to discuss the following. And he's just put a list of different business deals. Deal with Hanna-Barbera, Warner Brothers position, Titans from Italy, Andy's proposition from Hong Kong, which I will explain to you when I see you in person. All in all, it will be a hectic schedule with television shows, United Press interview, etc. Spending 1 week in Los Angeles and leaving on August 18th to New York for another week of publicity, maybe Johnny Carson's show and so forth. And then my publicity tour will officially end on August 24th and August 25th. I will meet Linda in LA, his wife, recently to come back to Hong Kong, hopefully in one piece. And then he's put here, in the meantime, if there is any parliamentary discussions that you can start without my presence, go right ahead. However, I would prefer you and I'd sit down first and discuss the whole plan of the income tax situation before we proceed on. Also, I would like to meet with you first before meeting with Raymond Chow, and then both of us will hear him out. By the way, there are also other propositions of books, clothing, endorsements, etc. At any rate, I will talk to you personally when I see you. Take care. Truly yours, Bruce Lee. And then he's just put PS at the bottom here. Looking forward to a sincere, open, honest relationship between you and I to really do something fair and square. By the way, Sid Weintraub had just called and will be flying here to Hong Kong, supposedly to have devised a major plan for me, and at any rate I won't sign anything until I and then maybe Raymond and or Sid sit down and we all talk. So get prepared, see you soon. So it was all a very positive future, and this is to his attorney Adrian Marshall, which I do actually have an original letter from Adrian Marshall to Brandon Lee, but that is that is to Santa Monica, and that is also a place where I've actually been to, so you do see a clearer picture, especially when you've actually visited and been to the places yourself. So so that's a really sad and interesting bit of history there, that there was a lot of positive outgoing for his future career, and then that was it, no more. So so it's just nice to read that and just to share it with everyone. So so that's it for this video, and again, keep a lookout for me on YouTube, and keep liking the videos, and if you want to share anything, then get back to me. It'd be great to hear from you. Thanks very much. Bye.